FLIPSID versus CLOUD9. Everyone going to bed last night. We're anticipating this matchup. We're finally here. CLOUD9 trying to get at least another top 4 finish. FLIPSID also just trying to continue to fight back. Cuxier trying to get back into finals form.
That's really the biggest question for us coming into this match. How does Cuxier perform on this stage in day 3? Had a little bit of a shakeup in day 2. Yukio and Mystic have looked so good throughout it. When Cuxier is on, FLIPSID does not lose.
And for CLOUD9, Torment, who's usually playing second fiddle to both Squishy and Gimmick as far as scoring goals goes, Torment's been scoring a couple of goals himself this weekend. Well, let's get it underway. CLOUD9 and FLIPSID Tactics, game number 1. Off the kickoff, Squishy going right under it and knocked away by Mystic. You see Squishy go for those and you have to hold your breath. Torment trying to get that out. A quick pass shot.
Oh, Yukio!
Off of a great pass from Cuxier.
He's doing it every day, apparently. Yukio starting off the scoring from FLIPSID. Look at the pass from Cuxier. CLOUD9 just not expecting it, can't react in time. FLIPSID on the board first.
And for FLIPSID, or for every team, the first goal means everything to set the tone of the game, set the tone of the match. FLIPSID do so first. Mystic, next to his own box, cut off by Squishy, up immediately as Torment. Not a great touch, this shot by Gimmick, tie game!
Yukio can't make the save. CLOUD9 respond immediately. You can see Squishy, it's just a lobbed off the backboard and Yukio drops it down. Gimmick right there to punish, and CLOUD9 tie it up.
Big to be able to respond quickly. Don't want to give FLIPSID any chance, any extra time to be able to lock down their half of the pitch. Gimmick gonna start things off for CLOUD9. Squishy on the challenge there as well. Yukio just missing, and both Mystic and Squishy just trying to keep the ball away from each other. Now racing with his Cuxier. Cuxier back over to Squishy, found it around the corner. Yukio against Torment. Gimmick. I'm gonna head the other way here for CLOUD9, but cross midfield, Mystic against the backboard, defended by Torment, followed up by Gimmick. CLOUD9 stave off that right there, but another quick pass. It happened so quickly for FLIPSID. We already saw a quick pass lead to a goal. Another one here across the pitch. Mystic can't get there in time. Squishy and Torment defend it. Squishy back over to Gimmick from midfield. Gimmick, can he get there in time? Defended by Mystic.
FLIPSID doing a good job of putting up some tough balls for CLOUD9 to defend. Long clears over their head, slowing down the transition for CLOUD9 onto offense.
Mystic and Cuxier. Oh, Mystic had to hop back to make a save and try to get the ball back to the blue half. Some booming long clears here off this last sequence. Gimmick almost finds Squishy. Torment has to follow it up, but able to get there in time was Yukio. Back over to Mystic, pass over the box to nobody, but going the length of the pitch there, Yukio. So FLIPSID and CLOUD9, everything's kind of stabilized after the 2 quick goals in the first minute.
And good control there from Yukio, kind of keeping it away from CLOUD9. You can see these lateral passes from FLIPSID. CLOUD9 not reading them in time. Lots of free space for FLIPSID right now.
Squishy and Gimmick gonna try to move it downfield, but Cuxier's in their way. Locking it down there is Mystic. Back over to Yukio. FLIPSID trying to find a way in. Everyone expecting each other to go for the ball, and eventually Mystic has the play off the corner. Squishy finally breaks out of his own half here for CLOUD9.
Yeah, CLOUD9 finally break out, but look at this. FLIPSID back the other way, past the entirety of CLOUD9. They're back to square one.
Torment gonna try again and punt it to the same corner, but up quickly is Squishy off the ceiling, flying in his Gimmick, and it's blocked there by Yukio. FLIPSID keep the score tied. A good tap by Yukio. Torment tries to get it out to the side. Yukio caught it out, and Squishy getting there in a jiffy to clear it away. Now from midfield, Cuxier popped it over one, and immediately defended by Squishy on the read. It was Mystic, but he just missed the ball. With less than a minute 30 left, block up high, that could be dangerous here for FLIPSID. They gotta try to get this out. Torment stays with the
Oh,
ball,
Torment!
but nobody from Cloud9. No one's there to follow up, and no goal there for Cloud9.
That's a great play from Torment. Here comes Cloud9 once more, trying to get late into this game, a lot more pressure, because right now FLIPSID have done a great job controlling that midfield.
Miztic can only dump it over to both Squishy and Gimmick, and that ball headed right towards the net. Everyone converging just to get it out of the way, and again, booming it to the corner. Cloud9 trying to work their way towards the box. Gimmick just trying to get the bump, trying to open something up against FLIPSID. Slams it against the backboard, but again, nothing available for Cloud9 to take advantage of. FLIPSID has the orange half locked down.
Yeah, it seems like Cloud9 kind of sitting a little deep on offense, really only sending one and expecting the clear from FLIPSID. When it doesn't come, you feel like if the second man was in rotation, Cloud9 could have a couple more shots.
FLIPSID are going for bumps left and right here. Bumped on the right side of the net and then on his way out to be able to clear it. We could have a 1-1 overtime, but FLIPSID looking to score here. Missed it, just missing, and flying in was Torment. Now on the transition, Gimmick shot. It's gotta be Yukio! He can't save it! And Gimmick scored for Cloud9!
On the counterattack for Cloud9. It's a great touch from Squishy off his own backboard. Gimmick's right there to push it down the field. Yukio racing back, he can't get to it. And with 9 seconds left, Cloud9 take the lead.
It was a matter of inches, Corelli. It bounced off the post. Had it been just a little farther, it maybe would have bounced out, but Cloud9 take the lead. They took the ball at the kickoff as well. Squishy looking to kill it here, and Cloud9 as soon as this ball hits the ground. But wait, FLIPSID going the other way, trying to find the pass to keep the ball up. Racing back Yukio, he's trying to get there, but Cloud9 take game one.
Game number 1 going in favor of Cloud9, and you feel like you watch that game back for FLIPSID. They had a lot of the midfield pressure and they locked down Cloud9, but again, a big counterattack comes out from Cloud9, and that's all they needed. A 1-goal game here, and Cloud9 take it.
And you had mentioned it earlier in the game. It felt like the Cloud9 were playing deep on offense, and it just booming clears down to one of the corners, and they weren't really able to crack it, and it was just a transition goal that had it. And then that very last goal, we'll see it right here, slammed against the back wall, and Gimmick just gets a great touch to clear it down the field. Yukio just missing it off the post.
You can see the devastation there from FLIPSID. Yukio sitting back in his chair there. They know that was a big mistake. Cloud9 able to take advantage and eke out a win here in game number 1.
And I think for FLIPSID, again, it's just, that's the only real error that you made all game long, and it ended up biting you there. So for FLIPSID, it's about not getting sucked in to your own offense and being able to feel the clear.
Yeah, and again, for FLIPSID, they had a lot of the pressure. They kept it in the blue zone quite a bit, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't score your opportunities there. And for FLIPSID, with all that pressure, you net nothing. Cloud9 take advantage of one simple mistake from FLIPSID, and that's the difference.
And that's what we expect. Game 1, 2-1. It may be 1-0, 2-1 the rest of the way through this series. Cloud9 and FLIPSID Tactics, game number 2. Yukio gonna try to kick things off here for FLIPSID. Miztic laterally. Torment just missing that touch, and FLIPSID are gonna try to get things going here from midfield. No Gimmick, only gave that one straight away, and a double commit by Cloud9. Torment does get the save, but Miztic coming in to keep it in play here. Now Squishy on the center, Gimmick right next to him. Gimmick up high, trying to get above Cux here. That's a hard task, and cleared the other way, and it's gonna be saved by Squishy. The demo by Yukio, maybe to open things up, but Torment keeps control of the ball. Looking to flick to Gimmick. Gimmick shoots and he gets the goal! 1-0 for Cloud9.
Look at how much space Torment has, all of the middle third of the field, and he just finds Gimmick on the other side. Cuxier, he read the play but couldn't get there in time. Gimmick so quick to the ball to put it away. Cloud9 on the board first.
Great pass, and FLIPSID had a great pass to start off game number 1. Cloud9 showcasing their own skill as well. Miztic from the corner. Just trying to wrap it around, but Torment took control. Another great tap hit up high by Yukio. And Cuxier by 1 now. He's gonna take control from midfield. Gonna get over 1 around the corner, but Torment, he had the touch. Squishy with a great follow-up there in midfield, and Cloud9 back to the orange half. Torment high off the side wall, gets back to his own touch. Gimmick hunting very closely for it and then boomed away by Mystic. FLIPSID right now struggling to get back on offense. Here's Squishy off the backboard. Follow-up from Torment, he missed. Gimmick tries to keep it in place. Squishy immediately up off the backboard, cleared away by Mystic.
And Cloud9 doing a much better job this game of putting on a lot more pressure for FLIPSID. They gave up a lot of the midfield in game number 1. Not this time though, breaking down the defense and making it tough for FLIPSID to break out now.
Yukio back over to Mystic. Gimmick just trying to keep things forward here for Cloud9, holding on to their early goal, still retaining this lead. Across the way, a quick pass, back over to Yukio, back to Cuxier, back to Mystic. What a passing play, but easily blocked by Torment. A demo looking to keep things going for FLIPSID. Yukio trying to get in the face of Squishy and immediately followed up. It was free reign in the attacking third there for FLIPSID. Oh, but a big miss may give Cloud9 some breathing room.
And FLIPSID's able to pull off those passes because Cloud9 is sitting so far back in those situations. All three of FLIPSID can get involved in those plays. Cloud9 just watching it happen.
Squishy back over to Torment. Cloud9 just trying to find an insurance goal. They may get it here. Squishy punching it in, 2-0.
Great touch here from Torment. He follows it up, and you can see he puts it off the corner, off the ceiling, comes down to Squishy. Again, at the right place, at the right time, slams it home for Cloud9.
So FLIPSID, they're getting a lot of great sequences on offense, but they can't finish right now. Cloud9 is killing them on really what are very short stays in the orange half of the field. They are scoring quickly when it matters.
And that's how Cloud9 plays. They're fast and to the point, and when they go on transition, they're one of the scariest teams here in this tournament.
Immediately met by Squishy, pinched off the ceiling. Oh, and a great pitch to
He did it! He did it!
The Cuxier pitch! The man is a legend!
It's a beautiful play, and you saw it in the bit before the match. It's the Cuxier pitch. 74 miles an hour. He pulls it off on the biggest stage. FLIPSID down by 1.
Cuxier, you're nuts. Squishy against the backboard. Trying to get back to the ball. Gimmick looking for Torment, and Mystic able to tap it to the side. So FLIPSID, off of some late game heroics by Cuxier, are back in game number 2, but can they tie this game up? Squishy off the ceiling. We might see everybody's marquee goals here in this very matchup. The Squishy ceiling shot, the Cuxier pinch, we got it all for you right here in this matchup, but Squishy not able to find success with that one. Gimmick popping it over 1. Squishy right there on the support. He gets the goal. Far side. Can't save it.
And again, Cloud9 kind of sitting patiently waiting. Great touch to beat Yukio. Gimmick pushes it down the field. Squishy right there. A bullet to the back of the net. Defense can't react. And Cloud9, a 3-1 scoreline for them.
After you work so hard to get that first goal in game 2, now you got to go up 2 more just to match Cloud9. And backing up quickly, Gimmick couldn't get back to Squishy. FLIPSID looking to go on the attack, but the challenge in midfield goes Gimmick's way. Cuxier looking for Mystic again. That touch up high, and Squishy able to clear it away again. 30 seconds. It's a tall order to ask for if you're FLIPSID tactics to try to fight back here in game 2. Yukio looking for the play back to Cuxier! Cuxier is doing everything right now, and Yukio able to follow it up.
All the space for Yukio, and Cuxier hunting for this last man. Bumps Gimmick just enough to open up some space, and Yukio puts it away. FLIPSID, 22 seconds to tie up this game.
They give themselves just enough amount of time to have 1, maybe 2 solid sequences And it all starts here from midfield with Yukio. Yukio over Gimmick, but Gimmick stays with him. Torment back over to Gimmick. FLIPSID gonna have to go the distance. Mystic up high, Squishy immediately up for it, looking for that clear downfield. Cuxer teed up by Yukio. Mystic can't get there. Cloud9 up 2-0. They're threatening to sweep FLIPSID.
And Cloud9, this has been a fantastic defensive showing from him. Like I said, they've been kind of sitting back quite a bit in this match, and I feel like for FLIPSID, they don't really know what to do because nobody's biting on these passes. We saw it a couple times where all three of them get involved, and Cloud9 says, hey, that's great, guys. How about you shoot the ball? And for Cloud9 on transition now, it's so fast, and FLIPSID just can't keep up.
There were a lot of questions coming into day 3 about Cuxer. Cuxer had a couple of really moments that you expect him to perform where he didn't, where a game-winning goal that would have sent their series to game 5 against Dignitas, and he missed. And he just hasn't been performing really up to a lot of fan standards, a lot of to the standard that we expect Cuxer to play at. Day 3, he showed up. We saw the Cuxer pinch. We saw him play just the front, basically fullback for Yukio to score the goal just to keep FLIPSID in the game. It isn't just enough yet for FLIPSID.
And for Torment on Cloud9, looking at him for the defensive stand again, being that rock in the back, that's kind of how everyone's viewed him lately, though he's been involved on the offense. But in this series particularly, he's really been kind of that middleman, cleaning up the plays, doing the dirty work for Cloud9. For FLIPSID, it's time now. We talk about legends on this team. We talk about FLIPSID as an organization in Rocket League, as a legendary one. This is the moment to make yourself a legend if you can reverse sweep Cloud9.
Cloud9, an organization with a storied eSports history, looking to make a statement in Game 3 by sweeping one of the more storied franchises in Rocket League. Cuxer on the challenge, doesn't go much anywhere, and a quick pass from on to Torment from Squishy. Squishy up quickly for that one, but again, that's kind of what we maybe wanted to see a little bit more from Cloud9, is being able to get in the face on the offensive side. But we say that, and they've won both games where they haven't really put on that consistent pressure because of how good they've been on the transition. Cuxer looking for Mystic. He's got him. Cuxer looked like he tried to get back to that Cloud9. Has it well defended on the back wall. And Yukio couldn't catch that one, so Torment gonna look to move downfield here. Just kind of high against the backboard. FLIPSID still working, try to get this ball out of their own territory. They do. Some solid small ball passing, and it's tough to get anything more than that as Cloud9 going the other way immediately. Gimmick up high off the ceiling, and it's off the ceiling again for Yukio. Mystic on the follow-up. FLIPSID move again, but can they do something with the ball here in the blue half? Mystic, back over to Cuxer. Trying to get back to it. Cloud9 really had a lot of time to choose what they wanted to do in the defensive third, so we've kind of just gone back and forth here the first minute and a half.
It's been a little scrappy here in the first minute and a half. Both teams kind of going down the field and forcing, or kind of showing, hey, we can maybe put a shot on target. That's the first good look for FLIPSID, turned away by Gimmick.
Great block by Gimmick, and Cloud9 really have to save their first solid shot opportunity coming out from FLIPSID. Squishy looking to take control. Torment at least gonna support, try to keep it to the corner, but Mystic gets the clear. Yukio past one. And Squishy able to clear it away again. FLIPSID, ooh, just missing it, but immediately there is Gimmick. Up high, Squishy trying to get back to it, but off the ceiling. Tough read, that was Torment, excuse me. Squishy comes in, and it's blocked by Yukio. Torment looking to go under. Cuxer has it immediately blocked. FLIPSID also not allowing Cloud9 really any quality opportunities. Some great defense coming out from both teams right now.
Yeah, you look at this and you say Cloud9, lots of pressure, but the defense from FLIPSID is standing strong. And again, kind of back and forth between these two teams. Nobody really getting the upper hand so far.
Now Yukio just wide of the net, and Cuxer back to it. Squishy takes control. Gimmick tries to chase it down, but Mystic gets another great clear back to Cloud9's back wall. And again, just not a lot of action here in game number 3, but so much is on the line for FLIPSID. You have no more lives left. You have to win this game right here. And that shot, before it even materialized, blocked by Torment. Squishy and Gimmick gonna look to move it downfield again. So Cloud9 put another good defensive stop on, looking on the transition to try to score.
Oh,
a goal!
no!
And a very dangerous touch, but nobody around Cloud9 there to follow it up. Mystic trying to move this in, but Squishy and Torment prevent anything from happening in the blue half, almost finding the dunk, which the way this game has been going, one goal you feel like might be the dagger. Against the side wall, Cuxer around the corner, tries to keep it in play. Up quick is Mystic. Cuxer takes it himself, and Squishy's got it defended. Gimmick was up for it as well. Yukio back to Cuxer against the back wall. Yukio went up for it. He cut off Mystic. FLIPSID, a big opportunity squandered, and here come Cloud9 on the transition. Up high, met quickly by Cuxer. Crucial for him to make that touch.
A couple of times now, FLIPSID kind of sabotaging themselves there as they aren't able to put something on target. It was dangerous. They had Cloud9 right where they wanted them, but couldn't put anything on frame.
So just kind of kicking the ball back and forth. Cloud9, Squishy pops it
That's
high.
all of
And there, Cuxer able to make the save. Mystic trying to follow it up, and Torment getting to it. From the corner, quick pass to Mystic, and blocked by Gimmick. Around the corner, can FLIPSID keep it up? This is the pressure they need. They need to keep this up. Yukio can't get back to it. Gimmick tries to clear it away. Mystic is there. But FLIPSID playing it safe. They do not want to be beat on the transition here and lose this series. Trying to kick it again. Yukio killed by Torment. 0 seconds. Cloud9 looking for the goal, blocked away. He's gonna try to keep it up. Gimmick high against the corner, trying to get there in time. It's killed. 0-0 overtime.
One mistake might separate these two teams here. Cloud9 trying to take it in a clean sweep.
Squishy, he's got his man beat. Quickly up is Yukio to make the save. Now Cuxer, he's been big in this series. His team needs him again. Around Yukio, the back wall. Yukio, the standout star of FLIPSID Tactics. They need him. The shot, FLIPSID Tactics, Yukio delivers!
And he's been popping off all tournament long, and he finally does it here in game number 3. The opening, he sees it, and he takes it to the back of the net. FLIPSID staying alive.
FLIPSID Tactics taking it to game number 4, and whew, that game had a lot of nothing. And then it had a lot of everything as soon as that overtime started. A lot of really, really close calls for both teams, but FLIPSID were able to pull it out in the very end, and we will see that goal by FLIPSID Tactics in a second. Here it is in just the reaction. Yukio, we saw him just kind of stressed out at the first game, or the first 2 games. Game 3, he's like, all right, take a deep breath, it's okay. We got this. And so Cloud9 still trying to close this out.
And you could see there in that reaction from Mystic, kind of just shook his head and was like, okay, we're back into it. And maybe that's the spark
all it
that
takes.
FLIPSID needs. They finally get a break. The Cloud9 defense wasn't able to defend that one. And now FLIPSID back in this series. Is it a spark of life? Can FLIPSID make this happen?
We've seen this already this weekend, where a team struggling in the first 2 games. Game number 3, the eyes open up, you wake up, you maybe, get a little coffee in the system, and you're ready to go. Game number 4 for FLIPSID Tactics. Can they continue their run? Can Cloud9 stop this counterattack from FLIPSID Tactics? We're gonna get underway, and it is going to be, I'm just, Corelli, this series has been just tense. That game didn't have a lot, but you're just waiting for something to crack.
And now you gotta wonder, is game 4 gonna be a repeat of that? Cloud9 didn't have too many offensive chances. The defense from FLIPSID held strong, maybe starting off hot here, but turned away from Torment.
And Torment does make that first save, but Cloud9 doesn't get the clear. Yukio against Squishy. And Torment. Cuxer able to find the ball around the corner. Cuxer winning big, flying in his Mystic! FLIPSID score first!
And that's exactly what they needed. We talked about a spark of life, and they're back. Cuxier gets the dunk over Gimmick, and Torment can't defend it. Mystic slams it home. Flipside in the lead in the first 20 seconds.
You said you needed Cuxier to show up, and boy, has he shown up in this series against Cloud9. A quick pass, Cloud9 looking to go on the counterattack. Gimmick trying to keep this one in play. Mystic back over to Yukio. Yukio on the center here for Flipside. But Cloud9 break it up, and another light shot on net turned away by Mystic. He actually had to hop up back for that. The net blocked again by Mystic. Right now, you gotta feel Cloud9's manager he's very nervous right now watching this game, and just knowing that this is so tense. You know what Flipside brings to the table. Oh, it's so tough. Torment just missing the touch right there. Gimmick trying to pop up for that one. That shot blocked by Squishy. Torment able to find that clear. So again, we're seeing more of this, just these booming clears, trying to get things set in the midfield, but a good win in the midfield by Gimmick. Gimmick, oh, great touch, but it's just up high. Trying to follow it up with Squishy. Cloud9 trying to keep it going, back out.
Look at how the space that Flipside had, and you can't give that to Cuxier, but almost. It was broken up by Squishy, but great play from Flipside, and then all of a sudden, Squishy down the field by himself. He puts it away.
Looked like Gimmick got in the face up here. Yeah, he did. He just keeping Yukio out of the play. That one bump in the corner just completely messed him up to put Cloud9 back into it. Sometimes that physicality is what you need to get back in the game.
So scoring coming alive for both teams now in game number 4, but we're tied up with plenty of time left.
Gimmick. Oh, he goes under one, and it's cleared away by Flipside. The corner, Torment, he's met by Cuxier. Torment, he's got Gimmick, but it's blocked, broken up by Mystic. So Cloud9 just, again, trying to win that midfield battle. Squishy continuing it, Squishy trying to force it through. Quick follow-up from Torment. Torment can't follow it, broken up by Yukio. Gimmick against the side wall, back over to Squishy. But no one's gonna be able to follow that up for Cloud9. Mystic trying to beat Torment to that ball. Straight back down, Gimmick can't get to it either. A high bouncing ball. Squishy gets a second touch, but defended again by Flipside. Flipside are feeling the pressure right now. They have to get it clear.
They're feeling the pressure, but give credit to the Flipside defense. They are weathering the storm right now, doing a fantastic job. None of these shots, none of these plays going on target so far. Flipside holding strong with the pressure from Cloud9.
Yukio back over to Mystic, but well defended in the midfield, preventing Flipside on the transition. The corner again, Yukio. Mystic on the follow-up, deep downfield. A good touch back to the center, shoots, and oh, it's just off the crossbar and the post. Yukio trying to keep it in play for Flipside, tried to hit that top corner, Mystic blocked by Torment. Flipside trying to threaten this, not the best touch. Did what he could to keep the ball from being cleared back straight to the net. Squishy's ball blocked by Yukio. Oh, and here Torment, he flips it over one, but again, the backboard defended, so a couple of scary sequences for both teams. Gimmick looking to put that one in, but again, the net not open. Torment rolling past two, cleared away. Yukio to Mystic on the transition. A lot happening here in the last minute or so, but Flipside are relentless on the defensive end of the field. Cloud9 still will not let up the pressure.
So quick is Cloud9, and Flipside struggling to break out. This is an opportunity, though, shut down by Gimmick, and here comes Cloud9 back the other way.
Oh, Mystic catches this one now. He's got his one man to beat, and saved by Torment. A great defensive effort by Torment to keep Cloud9 tied in this game. Gimmick fighting against one, but Mystic comes in. Quickly following up his Cuxier. Torment booms it the other way. And Yukio pinch against the ramp. Mystic does pumped it over to the side. It was 1-1 at the end of game number 1, and Cloud9 took that victory. Game number 2 not as close. Right now, Flipside Maybe looking to try to end this in regulation. Off the ceiling, Torment's got it defended. Squishy up high against the side wall. Gimmick chasing it down as well, but again, cleared. The back wall is defended. Popped up off the ceiling. Mystic pass to Yukio. He can't get there in time.
And again, for FLIPSID, the defense is holding strong now. They need one goal to stay into this series and force a Game 5.
Cloud9, one goal away from moving on into the top 4 in the RLCS World Championship. FLIPSID just trying to force Game 5. Gimmick over 1. Off the ceiling, Gimmick blocked by Cuxier. Squishy quickly there to support.
Torment!
And coming in is Torment, but blocked by Yukio. Quickly is Squishy defended by Cuxier. Gimmick off the ceiling, chasing it back down, but again defended by Mystic. Torment tries to get it in and helping him out. He gets it back across the box. FLIPSID, constant pressure again from Cloud9. Can they break out in this overtime or will they crack? Squishy. Back over towards Gimmick. It's headed to Cloud9's corner. Fighting for this ball is Cuxier. He's not going to get it. Torment. It's actually a pass to Mystic! Mystic scores! Cloud9, they are going to Game 5 against FLIPSID Tactics!
After all the pressure that FLIPSID had to weather, they finally break down the defense. Mystic with the shot to the back of the net. FLIPSID going to a Game 5.
And while Cuxier didn't touch that ball, he was just fighting with Torment for so long along the back wall. It just forced Torment into really a tough spot where he just kind of kicked the ball straight out. FLIPSID was ready for it, Mystic was ready for it, and they scored it. What a goal for FLIPSID to take this to Game 5.
And again, you can see this goal here. Torment not the best touch, and Mystic just takes advantage. FLIPSID gonna be going to a Game 5. You can see on the faces of Cloud9 disappointment as they let that one go through. And again, Jordy, we were pointing it out the entire series. You feel like Cloud9, they had all the pressure, and you mentioned that it did not crack from FLIPSID. I complimented it all through that series. The defense was superb from FLIPSID. They needed one break, and they got it. They found a chink in the armor for Cloud9 and FLIPSID. Now, Game 5 and FLIPSID, we talk about legends again. They've done it. They've gotten to a Game 5. Can they do it now?
We have had so many Game 5s this weekend, so many games going the distance, and so many games just this series decided by a single goal. This one may be the same. It will be decided by one game. Are you ready out there for Game 5, Cloud9 and FLIPSID Tactics?
Cloud9 have gone to a Game 5 in every single one of their series so far in this World Championship. They dropped down for Weedham Girls, but then they took down NRG. So for Cloud9, Game 5s are no stranger.
Off the kickoff. Squishy. Back over to Gimmick. Gimmick challenged from his own third. Up quickly for it was Mystic. Yukio just missing the touch. Cuxier trying to keep this one in play for FLIPSID. Torment, that shot is in the corner. Yukio hops up to make the save. And a roller back over to Squishy. Cloud9 looking to try to aggress. This series has been really a story of dueling boomers, if you will. It's just kind of kicking back and forth across the field. No one wanting to make that one mistake that will cost them the series.
You said it, it's the one mistake. Whoever makes the first one could be the one to fall here. And again, I like to see FLIPSID. The difference that I want to see in this game is put on more pressure. Cloud9, you cannot let them have so much space in your own end.
Gimmick, he's only met by Mystic in the midfield. Mystic, a great follow-up to his own touch. And quickly up is Yukio. That shot blocked by Gimmick. Torment quickly follows it up, but Mystic again. Quick in the midfield. Demo opens things up. It's headed to Mystic. Pipped up. Here's Yukio. Shoots off the crossbar. Follow-up isn't there. Squishy there to block it away.
Cloud9 defense getting a break there because FLIPSID was coming through, and again a shot going off the crossbar there. Heartbreak.
Gimmick trying to carry that one over. Squishy trying to move it in off the ceiling. From midfield again He's able to hit it over one, but it's been tough to get by this FLIPSID defense. They might do it right here. Oh, it's off the crossbar. It's good. Yukio gets back in time to make the save for FLIPSID. Gimmick, it's not over yet here for Cloud9. And it may end right there. Yukio, that great follow-up. They move to Cloud9 territory. Midfield, Cuxer trying to play it in. Squishy. Up high against the backboard. That somehow goes in. Torment gets the goal. No defense against the backboard for FLIPSID.
A defensive blunder. You can see Squishy just throws it off the backboard. Yukio just couldn't get to it, and Torment there to clean it up. Cloud9 in the lead right before halftime of Game 5.
Quickly off the kickoff. That ball just wide of the post. Torment. Trying to fork his way around. Squishy, that shot's high, and Cuxer hops up to make another save here. FLIPSID has been forced up to the top of their net constantly here in Game 5. They're trying to break out, trying to put on pressure. Cloud9 in the last 2 games have just put on so much pressure. Torment. Looking to try to move it downfield, but just kind of carrying it around, blocked again. Squishy gets by one, but defended by Cux here. Yukio getting another touch out. And there from midfield again, just we're punting back and forth. Maybe they try to catch it, do something with it, but
there's a
lot of space, and Torment hopping up to make another save. Gimmick having to go up, meet the ball on the backboard. Yukio sending it over towards the box. Cuxer can't believe that no one touched that ball, tried to get back to it. Mystic keeps it in the corner here for FLIPSID. Back over to Yukio. Yukio trying to chase this down towards the box. Mystic, here comes Cux here, and it's blocked, headed the other way. Torment off the ramp, going under one, trying to get by 2, but so many players on FLIPSID to get by, but Cloud9 are still hanging on to this lead. Time is running out for FLIPSID.
And FLIPSID done a great job there getting back on transition. We know how scary this Cloud9 team can be. They're so fast. FLIPSID doing a great job here, but they've got to get a goal now. Cloud9 in the lead.
Blocked. Squishy, back over to Gimmick. Gimmick shoots, and it's blocked there by Yukio. Yukio high against the side wall. Cuxer able to at least hit it out towards midfield, but ball's having a lot of just roll time, if you will, off the back wall. No hit there. Already downfield is Mystic. And Yukio off the ramp. Back over to Mystic, trying to square up against Squishy. He does. A Gimmick immediately available to follow up. 30 seconds for FLIPSID Tactics. They have to move down the field right now. One more goal for Cloud9 will be the dagger that sends FLIPSID home. Gimmick against the ramp, trying to get this last goal. Squishy in midfield. 10 seconds for FLIPSID. They gotta go the distance. But here's Torment! Cloud9! 2 goals! 7 seconds left! They've done it!
The defense gets spread out from FLIPSID, and Cloud9 gonna put this game away. Cuxier can't make it, and Torment puts the dagger.
The only way FLIPSID can come back is if you score somehow off this kickoff and allow yourself some time left. But Cloud9, after a very intense comeback from FLIPSID Tactics, the ball hits the ground. Cloud9